Everybody is good? We talked about the changes, about Bob Knight and everything. Bob Knight was supposed to be at the table with us. I'll take it.
Who's your employer? How many employers do you have?
Very good.
Good evening to all of you. This is a tremendous turnout for a wonderful evening, for a wonderful cause. The Eritrean Development Foundation Fred Hollows Humanitarian Award. Thank you all so much for coming. My name is Juan Williams. You may know me from my work on National Public Radio and Fox News. But it really is my pleasure to be your MC for this benefit dinner honoring Gabe Maharatab, known to most of you simply as Gabe. I'm now pleased to call on Dr. Jakob Fisaha, Chairman of the Eritrean Development Foundation, to open this benefit dinner. Dr. Jakob serves as Professor and Assistant Director of African Studies at Michigan State University in East Lansing, Michigan. Dr. Jakob.
Good evening. Your Excellency, Ambassador Girmay Gebre Mariam of the State of Eritrea, distinguished guests, members of the family of regular supporters of the Eritrean Development Foundation. On behalf of the Board of Directors, it's my distinctive pleasure to welcome you to the annual dinner of the Eritrean Development Foundation, or EDF. EDF is an independent, non-profit, non-sectarian, and non-political organization.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jakob. I now call on the Eritrean Ambassador to the United States, Girmay Gebre Mariam. He has been in Washington for almost a year now. The ambassador previously represented his new nation at the United Nations. He's also been the ambassador to Kenya and Great Britain. On a personal note, you should know that the ambassador and Gabe grew up together. In fact, they attended the same elementary school in Asmara. Mr. Ambassador.
I would have preferred to say more, but Gabe, I'm very official here, so I have to read the message of the President as is. Dear Dr. Fisaha, members of the Board of Directors, let me first express my regrets for not being able to personally attend this auspicious event. Here in Eritrea, we have always admired the dedication and unflagging endeavors of the Foundation to sensitize the U.S. public, and particularly our compatriots in diaspora, on the multifaceted challenges and momentous events unfolding in this part of the world. The tradition of the Foundation to recognize special merit and bestow on the occasion of this annual fundraising dinner, Fred Hollows Award to a person who has accomplished notable humanitarian work in Eritrea or elsewhere, has a profound meaning that transcends the mere acknowledgement of gratitude. I am sure that this act, which is, by the way, embedded deep in our culture, will inspire more the multitude of our compatriots, both in the United States and elsewhere in diaspora, who have and continue to contribute to the development of their country in so many different ways.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador. And now, the Eritrean Development Foundation has prepared for us a 13-minute video as an introduction to Eritrea and its people. Please watch the screens.
Recently discovered a 1 million-year-old hominid skull near the village of Buya in Eritrea, not far from the Red Sea coast.
Erythrium melaka Gebre Christosi, a 2.7 million year elephant missing link fossil found in Eritrea.
Below Kolo, another one of the many prehistoric and historic sites located in Eritrea. This pre-Christian and pre-Islamic site was recently restored by the Eritrean government after it was senselessly destroyed by invading Ethiopian troops in 1998 under the pretext of a border dispute, which was resolved in April 2002 by the Eritrea-Ethiopia Boundary Commission. Pride and hard work and a look toward a future filled with hope are some of the strands that unite this focused country. Pride and hard work and a look toward a future filled with hope are some of the strands that unite this focused country.
I can't say that it has always been very smooth. When I have gone off to Ethiopia and not gotten to Eritrea, I heard about it. Or when I have read the newspaper and read of one of Gabe's missiles as he defended the Eritrean position.
Very much, Ambassador McHenry. Our next speaker is the Honorable Alfonso Jackson, Secretary of the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Secretary Jackson is the 13th Secretary of HUD. He's also the 13th African-American cabinet member in the history of our nation.
No one said anything about Juan tonight, Talise. But Juan is one of the most extraordinary journalists, authors, radio, and television correspondents that I know. And I'm pleased to say thank you for being my friend. Senator Warford, Ambassador McHenry, Mr. Ambassador, Mr. Chairman, thank you so much for the kind words that you spoke about my friend tonight, Gabe. But I want to say something because I understand some things that most people don't. See, behind every, he thought I was going to say behind. In front of every great man is his wife.
I'm going to ask the Secretary to remain here and request that Senator Wofford and Ambassador McHenry return to the stage to join me for the awards ceremony. I'd also like to invite Dr. Jacob and Ambassador Girmay to the dais as well. Two. This award reads Eritrean Development Foundation Fred Hollows Humanitarian Award, presented to Gabe Selassie Maritab, May 2007, Washington, D.C. Gabe, our warm and heartfelt and sincere congratulations on this award to you.
Thank you. What can I say? I am overwhelmed, totally overwhelmed. I think there will be, certainly there are more people here than my wedding, and I hope there will be more people than my funeral, except I won't be there. Humbled by the congratulatory letters from my friend, our friend, President Isaias Afwerki of Eritrea, and Congressman Barney Frank, the chairman of the House Financial Committee. I'm also grateful to my entire family, both here and in Eritrea, my wife, Sally Jones, for putting up with me, and my 6-year-old granddaughter, Claire, who is the youngest guest here tonight.
And the Olympic theme of our evening, I wish now to introduce to you a brief film highlighting Med's story. Please.
He is the USA's top runner in the Olympic distance of 10,000 meters. After winning the 2000 U.S. Olympic trials at the 10K, he went on to set a personal best time at the Sydney Olympic Games at the distance, but finished a disappointing 12th. Now Med has decided the time is right for a new challenge.
This year been not a world championship year and Olympic year. It's a good opportunity for me to do the marathon. It's a challenging course.
Med is accustomed to challenges. One could say his life has been a marathon, filled with obstacles most people can only imagine. Born in 1975 in Eritrea, East Africa, Med and his family were living in a country caught in a civil war for independence from neighboring Ethiopia.
Given the 19th day of May 2005, the City of Washington, District of Columbia, congratulations.
My little emotions are here with me. I'm honored to be recognized for the silver medal accomplishment. Thank you, EPA, for honoring me and for the great cause you have treated me. Thank you for your hard work and dedication in helping Eritrea. Success does not come easy. It is even harder to stay at the top. No matter what accomplishment you make, somebody always helps you, said Wilma Rudolph and Alpha Gibson. Now, I would like to say thank you to the people who helped me achieve my dreams, and all the silver medal. First, God for the opportunity and the talent He gave me to run. My parents who are happy to be here, my mother and my son,